It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. What I love about the Hellboy franchise is, and just geeks in general, is that, they love everything about the origin sources and everything about it. For you, what would people be surprised to know that you're a geek about?
Oh my God, I'm not really a geek. I mean, it's not my genre. I said what's exciting about it is being introduced to something else like this.
Yeah.
It's like, finding out why they made this, because this isn't part 3 of the series. This is a reboot, completely changed, because Mignola. And I went back and I read the comic book again. And then I watched the movies, which I'd enjoyed on another level, because I love Guillermo and I love John, and they're both friends of mine, Perlman. Yeah. But seeing this and reading it, I thought, it's another take on the movie, because Mignola wrote a much harder kind of, graphic novel than was predicted, because that's what you get. You get a more metaphysical kind of movie. So this was more kick-ass in its nature, more move quicker, was going to something else. But they got as fine actor as did David Harbour as they did in Ron Perlman. So, I enjoyed it enormously, and it's kind of like,
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed, John.
You mentioned, Ron Perlman, and this is how this is a re-envisioning. If you could choose one of your previous characters to be re-envisioned, who would you choose?
Well, I just really re-envisioned the character from Deadwood, which comes out at, the end of next month, Al Swearingen, because we just did the 2-hour pilot, the 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
After, 13 years after the series was done, finished. And it's literally re-envisioning, because you're not the same. Nobody's the same after 13 years.
Yeah.
But trying to recapture some of that actually adds to the character, And it was fascinating, the 6 weeks on the set before Christmas, that, watching, and then working with all the other actors who you've been around with, they haven't seen for 13 years, but you've seen their work, but you haven't seen them all, but then you're all older. And you're all hopefully better than you were then, which is kind of a good thing.
Sure. One of the about your characters I love, whether it's from Deadwood or John Wick or this one, you kind of have like the voice of reason, whether that's, positive or negative in that sense. Is that something about a character that you like to take on?
Well, somebody who actually makes something happen rather than dithering around or being, wishy-washy. There's a different thought to characters. Yeah. Positive is more in my nature than negative or hanging around or putting the car in idle. You know what I mean?
Absolute pleasure meeting you, man.
Cheers, pal.
Have a great day.
Yeah.